Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine. Expecting you guys to having a wonderful and blessed day. Let's get into how Donald Trump is facing the red dragon. Communist China. That's right. This is very important. Now, I'm gonna try to explain this very simple. I'm no expert, but if you pay attention to this video, you will understand the importance of the United States being number one in the economic markets of the world. You understand how important this is. We're going to talk about the first phase signed by the President Donald Trump. Yeah, I know it's a little bit late. I didn't upload a video last week, but we're here and we're going to talk about that because this is super important. Under your eyes, there is an economic war happening that you have no clue what's happening. That is literally going to affect the plate of food you're going to eat tonight, but you have no idea because your main worry is Cardi B and Instagram. We gotta be a little bit more engaged and not be ignorant like I was for many years on what's going on. And because this affects who I'm gonna vote for in 2020, right? So let's talk about the first phase of this China deal that was signed by President Trump. Donald Trump is facing and taking on communist China head on. Why? Because let me explain this to you. Back in the day when I was growing up, my father we were raised Christians, right? But my dad didn't want us to hear rap music, right? He didn't want us to hear Hot 97 or any of those stations in New York City, right? But we still listened to them and we watched music videos on MTV. We used to be very fond of rap. We used to love rap. One of the songs that I remember was a song by the group named The Lox. You guys remember The Lox? The Lox had a song named Money, Power, Respect. And it starts off by Little Kim saying in the beginning, first you get the money, then you get the power. And once you have the power, then you get the respect. And that's exactly why economic prowess is super important and why the United States should have it. The people that have the money have the power. And once you have the power, you get the respect. $200 billion deal was signed, first phase, which stops the tariffs on both sides. This was a tit for tat tariff. You give me, I give you, you give me. It stops it, even though the United States were going to win at the end of the day. Because remember, the United States has the money. We have the buyers. China has the makers. They make the product. So this was what's going on. That way you understand. Let me put it simply, right? Was going on, one of the issues that was going on is called the trade deficit. What the trade deficit is that, for example, and like I said, let me put it in low numbers, that way you guys understand. United States was buying $20 of products to China, and in return, China was only buying $2 or $3. Donald Trump says, oh, no, that is not happening. We got to stop this right now because we're not going to be sending our dollars over there and they're not buying from us. So they're going to have what? The power. And then they get the respect, right? So Donald Trump said, no, you got to buy from us. So what happened? On this first deal, they agreed of $200 billion that China is going to buy from the United States in goods and services. 40 billion of this is just agricultural products, farm products. And this is a double of what China has bought before. This is great. Who benefits this? Our farms, our companies that offer services. We are right now, the United States is shifting, or they actually might be in an economy where we are a service-based economy, not a product-based economy like China is. They make stuff because they have low wages. They could pay low to their workers. We have services. We have, economic services, fintech, all these type of services we have that we could offer them. So they're going to agree to buy. Okay, we're trying now. Donald Trump is, we got to balance it. We're balancing it now. Great, which is super good. Another main issue that was here, and that what you guys see is that when U.S. company went to China, they wanted the U.S. company to give up all its tech, all its technology on how they make the product before they're able to sell in China. Remember, U.S. companies want to sell in China. Why? Because they have also a huge amount of people that are rising up and they're rising out of poorness and coming into the middle class, where now they are able to have more economic power and buy things. They want to sell too. Like, if let's say I make microphones. I want to sell in China. But before I went up in there in China to sell microphones, China said, you got to give us all your plans. You got to give us all your technology, how you make your microphones. And what did the Chinese do? Copy, because they do that. That's what they do. They make, these copy companies, and they sell these things, which is they're infringing on, copyrights of, what they call this. Let me the right term down in the comments, please. It's they're wow, man, I forgot what's the word, but their knowledge. They're copying their knowledge, and now they're able to use it to make the same exact product, which is not good. Not good for, U.S. companies. And Donald Trump this is just the first phase. I think this is good. This is very important because China has, for example, the road initiative, I think it's called the Sea and Road Initiative, where they're trying to build roads all throughout Asia. That way they could be the commercial, the number one, commercial country in the world, because they want to have the power. They need this power. And I'll tell you this, any day of the week, I don't care. And look, and I'm not saying that the United States is perfect. Any day of the week, I will prefer the United States to be the number one in money and in power than China, than Russia. Why? Well, just look what they did with the NBA. The one guy from the NBA said that he was in favor of the protesters in Hong Kong. And what did they did in China? Because the NBA is trying to also build out there. They want obviously more fans, which they have a whole bunch of. They started canceling NBA events because they don't agree that the pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong should be demonstrating, because they don't believe in freedom of speech. They don't believe in that. They believe government as God. You can't, so that's a problem. And imagine if those people, because and remember how the NBA, they gave their statement like condemning the manager, whoever it was that said the thing here on this side. They condemned the United States, and they started to rip down thing, and then the United States had to offer an apology. The NBA offered an apology. That's all down to economic power. Why? Because the NBA wants their product to be also in China, and that's a problem. Do you want a pro-democracy country to be the number one in the world, or do you want a communist regime to be the number one in the world? I'm interested in your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Remember to always give me your likes, give me your comments. Let me know what you guys think, guys. We gotta stop being ignorant. We gotta get educated on these things. Actually, these concepts are actually very simple to understand if you are willing to get off your Facebook and your Instagram and do some actual studying and do something that is gonna benefit you and your family. Let me know in your comments down below. Follow me on Facebook. Give me a like on Facebook, The Valentine Show. I want to know what you guys think. Follow me on YouTube. Put on your notification bell. God bless. Godspeed. Me, Valentine. I'm out.